Welcome back to 2.5 Gamers.
And today, we're playing with balls. So this week in gaming, Sony apparently is making a new PS3 model. And this is going to be the PS3's version of the arcade. It's going to be a 16 gig and it's supposed to be revealed at TGS, Tokyo Game Show. Also, Sony also announced that they're going to be doing less console ports to the PS Vita. And I think that's a great thing because they need more games like Sounds and Shapes. They need more games that are defined by the PS Vita, not by the PS3. It's not a home console, it's a portable machine, and it just needs more of an identity, and it still doesn't have it yet.
The whole PS3 16 gigabyte, I mean, it's coming to me as a shock because everybody's going on digital.
Yeah.
For it to have such a small hard drive.
Well,
it's just like...
Knowing Sony, it's not known yet, but knowing Sony, they might give it to where you can upgrade it.
See, the other than that just came to my mind. They have cloud storage, so they want you to buy a PSN.
Well, maybe so. I mean, they do have 1 gig of cloud storage, but maybe in the future they're going to offer a little bit more with the Gaikai acquisition. So yeah, maybe that's what they're trying to do. Who knows? I mean, Google did the same thing with their new tablet that they released. I forgot what it's called. The Nexus. They offer you a 16 gig for $199. Or they offer you a 30 gig for $250, but with the 16, they give you I think 15 gigs of cloud storage for free.
But there you go, new models. See what's going on. With that said, let's trade balls. So, if you haven't heard, there's this thing coming out. It's called the Wiki Pad. It sounds exactly what you think it is.
It's a wiki pad.
It's an Android-powered tablet type of deal with like a remote setup going on for you, and you get to play all your Android games for yourself. And it's everybody seems to be doing it nowadays. I don't know what to think anymore.
What, the whole joystick thing?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're the first ones to do a dedicated tablet, but I mean, I think they were speculating there was going to be $250 at first, but now it's $499.
$499.
Which, I mean,
I have a release date for October 31st.
Is a good price if they give you legit games like what EA offers, what Activision offers. I mean, if they can get a Call of Duty on there or NFL, Madden, they'd be good. They would rule the Android market.
These are all like kind of small things coming out before. I don't know. I feel like it all started with the Ouya, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump into.
Yeah, I mean the Ouya is a perfect example of how you can just keep adding shit to your console or to your device if it's independent. And if you keep adding more and more, people are going to want to jump on the bandwagon because, I mean, the more the merrier. So, I mean, look out for this thing. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've seen it, and I've actually bookmarked the main homepage, and I kind of want it, but $499 seems a bit steep for an Android device.
The pre-orders are ready to go, guys. Go ahead and go pre-order GameStop. Giant bottle of Coke for sale, $200 right now. What? So, in video game, what do you call it? Money world? Video games are down in August, 20%.
That's a big thing.
Big jump down.
I'm gonna buy some games that I was kind of iffy on and didn't want to pay for the price.
I think that's the thing. There's just a lot more options nowadays, and there's not much coming out. I mean, there's a lot of coming out, but
not for the 20% down.
Nothing catchy, and since I would say this generation is on the what's it called?
The decline.
The decline slowed down.
Yeah, well,
happening.
It's about to end. This generation is about to end. I mean, I think midway through next year, you're gonna see new consoles. You're gonna see the 720. You're gonna see the PS4. You're gonna see the Wii U. I mean, all those things are gonna come out. So yeah, it is fair for the 20% to happen already.
Also, PC software went down 11%. That's a big drop. PC software. I mean,
well, but PC software is already cheaper than the games.
True, which just makes it harder to drop 11%. And the hardware went down. PC hardware went down 39%. I mean, that's almost half. And I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Pricey.
Yeah.
Price is money. Well, we're all coming to the next gen. everyone. So I think that's what's going on. Just new stuff coming out next year, the year after that.
And
we're just chilling.
Yeah, I think the industry is basically saying, hey, buy more games cheaper because there's going to be new stuff that's going to come out. I mean, they're trying to get the money that they maybe lost or maybe need for the companies for the next generation. So this is gearing up for the next generation consoles, PCs, everything. Everything's going to be out soon and the new is going to come out. So, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more of a little bit a mixture of both.
Nothing to worry about. I say nothing to worry about. There's a lot coming. Wait for it. It'll be golden before we know
Balls coming in your mouth. So Zelda on the Wii U, and apparently they just started working on this Zelda, but it's the most ambitious Zelda to date, according to Nintendo. Hopefully this game doesn't take too long for it to come out. The tech demo looked extremely impressive. I was really impressed. That's actually the game that made me think about getting a Wii U, but then Nintendo fucked it up with E3.
I honestly, I'd like to see them make it out of the ballpark this time. Just put it out there and make it a good game. They have, I mean, there's other ones that have always kept up with their feel. They've all linked up and they're quite amazing, but they can't just depend on that game.
They really can't. I mean, well, they can as long as the fans buy it.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, the fans will always buy it. I mean, Zeldas are amazing games. They're great games. They've been good since the very first one that came out. I think the only one that I can knock on for it being a little bit gimmicky is Skyward Sword. But even then, extreme hardcore Zelda fans will suck that game's sword. And so yeah, I mean, as long as the fans keep buying it, they're gonna keep making Zeldas. And hopefully this Zelda's ambitious, and it's the first Zelda HD that they're making. So hopefully
a lot of boners out there right now.
Hopefully they make this game extra hardcore for everybody. Boner hardcore.
Boner hard. There you go, Zelda Wii U. What's up?
This has been This Week in Gaming, and suck on these. I'm just playing.
Like, subscribe, send us all your beautiful content and comments because we appreciate it. Real talk.
All that good stuff.
Yes. Make sure you check out Super Geek Stream. It's our sister channel.
There's going to be a lot of events for Super Geek Stream. We're going to be covering some local conventions and some tournaments for Magic the Gathering. So if you want to check that out and if you want to see how that went, go to Super Geek Stream next week or just subscribe.
Do it now. Subscribe ahead of time. That way you get the information.
Exactly. He makes sense. He's a smart one.
I am.
We keep you around for a reason.
There's reasons.